Welcome to the deep dive. So our mission today is a very specific one. We're going to plunge right into the details of a single piece of gear, the Datavideo SE-500HD 1080p video switcher. We really want to understand how a compact device like this can fundamentally simplify, a really complex setup for you.
Yeah, and this unit is really a problem solver, especially in the modern corporate world. You're looking at a price point of around $1,300, give or take. And it's just engineered to be this compact, multi-format solution. So think about hotel breakout rooms, small conference venues, places where space is tight and time is everything. This is what it's built for.
Okay, so let's unpack that core concept, multi-format. What does that actually mean in the field?
Right.
Because you could have a presenter's laptop at one resolution, a camera at another. This is usually a huge headache.
It is. And that's the crucial insight here for anyone producing events. The built-in scaling is on every single one of the 4 HDMI inputs.
On all four, not just like one or two. All four. Exactly.
Yeah.
This isn't just a convenience. It means you can literally ditch the, 3 or 4 external converters that used to clutter your table.
And introduce more points of failure.
Exactly. It just cleans up the entire signal path immediately.
That's a huge workflow win right out of the box.
Yeah.
And looking at the I/O, you've got those 4 scaled HDMI inputs plus 2 HDMI outputs.
Yeah.
One for program, which is your main show,
Yeah.
and one dedicated for multi-view. Okay.
Correct. So you can see all your sources, your previews, everything at once. But, we've handled the video, but audio is often the bigger headache in live production.
Oh, always.
And that's where the integrated mixer really becomes the hero. It's got 2 dedicated mic inputs, a stereo RCA, plus all the embedded audio from your HDMI sources all in one box. And you get that immediate feedback from the LED meter and a headphone jack.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me. The unit supports up to 1080p, which is fine, but it boasts 10-bit processing, 4.4.4 color. What's the real-world value of that if you're not pushing a 4K signal? That is an excellent question, and it gets right to the heart of the design philosophy here. This switcher is built for color fidelity over sheer resolution. That 10-bit, 4.4.4 processing. It means you are getting broadcast-level color sampling, no chroma subsampling.
So why does that matter for, say, a corporate event?
Think about branded presentations. You've got crisp white text on a dark colored background. On a lesser switcher, a 4.2.0 switcher, you get smearing, you get artifacts around the text. It looks muddy. With 4.4.4, it stays perfectly sharp. Your graphics and text look pristine, even at 1080p.
So the investment is in color accuracy and graphic clarity. That makes a lot of sense. And you still get the creative tools, too. I see LumaKey for graphics, picture-in-picture.
Yep, all the essentials are there. PIP for a speaker next to their slides, the split function for side-by-side interviews. You've got your basic wipes, mixes, cuts.
And the physical design seems pretty thoughtful. I mean, it's small, it's portable.
It is. And the dedicated buttons are key. You're not getting lost in some deep, confusing menu system in the middle of a live show. And crucially, it has tally output. That's essential for any professional multi-camera shoot.
Lets the camera operators know they're live.
Right. And one last little detail that might matter a lot to some of you, TAA compliance.
Which means?
It just means it meets the standards for U.S. government procurement. So if you're working for federal clients, this is often a non-negotiable checkbox.
Okay, so to sum it all up for you listening, this little $1,300 box gives you high-end 10-bit color processing, plus a whole suite of creative tools like PIP and LumaKey. And it solves that massive problem of mixed resolutions by just handling it internally. You get quality and portability.
And if we sort of zoom out and connect this to the bigger picture, it brings up a really interesting question. Considering the SE-500HD delivers this highly accurate 4.4.4 color, but intentionally tops out at 1080p, it makes you wonder what trade-offs high-end producers prioritize. When does pristine color quality at a lower resolution beat higher resolution with more compression? Definitely something for you to chew on until our next deep dive.